Hi guys, so what we have here is a very lovely example of the Mark II Jaguar 240 manual with overdrive, British racing green, black leather, the perfect gangster combination. Even got some spinning chrome wheels on it with the hub spinners, and there's the tool in the boot, the wooden tool for taking them off. Absolutely beautiful vehicle, and like the details you can see throughout are correct, and the condition isn't over egged and, you know, showroom garage queen. It gets used, it gets enjoyed by the owner. And this actually is a film car. For those of you who probably recognize the reg already, and we will be mentioning more about it, it was used in the film from 2008, The Bank Job, with Jason Statham, and it was used quite a few parts in that film. So condition wise, it's just very sublime. I mean, I'm going around it here and we will get up close and have a better look in a moment. But I mean, I'm looking for blemishes on the paintwork and I can't see them. Yeah, there are probably little bits and pieces there. Keener eye maybe than mine will pick out this, that and the other thing, but equally so, you can see the condition is very good. And like I said, this hasn't been cleaned and brought into us. You're seeing this car, as with all of our cars, I think if they get tire dressing before pictures, they're lucky, because we want to show you what they're really like. You know, we want to show you that they've been driven and enjoyed. We want to show you that they've got flaws. The owners actually want to show you that they've got flaws, because with classic cars, 9 times out of 10, the owners are aware of the flaws, perhaps even bought them with those issues, and don't want the car to go with bad feelings. So we'll happily mention any difficult problems or struggles that they've had, or faults with the vehicle, or characteristics. I mean, what do we call it? Idiosyncrasies of owning a classic car, quirks. I think people are more forgiving with classics. We understand that there can be problems. The arch is getting my ugly mug in it, but just fantastic. Look at the cloud being caught in that paint there. You know, it says it all. And that's a picture moment, or a Kodak moment, as long as they don't charge me for me using that phrase. How beautiful. Clean. Used. My battery's about to go. Used. Enjoyed. I think we've been doing a little bit too much filming today. But you can see just how good it is. All the way. And like I said, yes, of course you can point out little flaws. I could point out little flaws, but that doesn't do the car justice. I mean, what we're looking for here is major issues that's going to cost the next owner a lot of money in terms of faults, bodywork, mechanical condition, and this doesn't have issues like that we're aware of. Drove here, drives whenever the owner wants it. I think this camera has finally gone, possibly not. Can take it anywhere, does take it anywhere as he pleases. I mean, look at that. It hasn't been hoovered, so that's our fault again, because we're crap with hoovers. But look how good it is. And the seats feel as comfortable as they look. Could you imagine bags of money in the back of this being hauled around the place? And there is the owner's cloths and Jaguar Enthusiast magazine. So the guide in this one is 15 to 17,000, and we could see it doing the 15 no problem. Might even surprise us all. Certainly the cars generally are surprising people when they're going to auction. With the right combination, colours, the looks, the chromes, you know, this works for so many people. This is the ideal. So why not? Why, I say yeah, can do more than 17 if it really wants to. If someone is desperate for this car, in fact, if 2 or 3 people are very desperate for it, you don't know where things can end. But for us, this is beautiful. This is the ultimate combination. The fact that it has film history added to its provenance, and there is a lot of paperwork that came with it. So you won't fail to be impressed by this. This, folks, then is the engine bay, obviously, and look at the condition. Absolutely lovely. And it isn't clean. This hasn't been prepared for sale. You know, you're seeing it with the owner's bits and pieces in it, his magazines from Jaguar Enthusiast Club, his wiping cloths for doing the polishing and different things like that. It's a lovely example of a Mark II Jaguar, and everything looks and feels correct and proper. I'll start this up for you. It's quite throaty as well, which is nice. So, key in. If I do that right. One-handed thing isn't the greatest thing really for me. Sure. Cool start. How good's that? What we've done is move this car from there to here, and then it started straight up. It's lovely. Hasn't been sitting running. Sounds good this end. Sounds better this end. I dare to say that's a stainless steel exhaust. I'll check and we'll find out whether it's all the way through. It sounds fab. Sort of done this in reverse because the owner had some bits and pieces in the boot, and I just wanted to clean it out so you could see how good it was. So that's the 2 layers, and then obviously the spare wheel well, the jack. It's in excellent condition, this really is. So guys, with this Mark II Jag, I've taken pretty much everything out of the boot so that you can just see how clean it is in every aspect. You know, it's, and there's the spare, which is also a spoked wheel, and the toolkit and the tire. A Goodyear, my goodness, that's how old it is. That's very old font, unless they've reproduced it, which could be, but again, it's in lovely condition. Let's see. What a fab car. And what we'll do is, before the video cuts out, filming all together, we'll try and drive around the corner and park it. So let me see, clutch, starter button, into first, Off we go. And the steering's actually quite light on this, so you can imagine when they were doing the quick turns through the streets of London that although there was no power steering, it wasn't hard work.